Alright, I'm up and running. Hello, Internet. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was listening to View and Globe's toy hunting panel. I wanted to see her all the way through for the most part. They're wrapping up with social media plugs at the moment, so I ducked out, got the stream up and running. But we got Clue tonight! The last 3 episodes of the original series for us for a little bit. Afterwards. But first! Soda! Once more Promote and Saber coming out at the end of the month, but in that wave! Fighting Jackal! Finally! Finally, we get Fighting Jackal. I guess Yaiba's technical final form, I guess. I don't know. I probably will put it next to my Rampage Vulcan. Because, on my 0-1 stuff, or my 0-1 Soto self, at the moment, I have each of the main riders of the series, except I think each of the main riders of the series in like their most up-to-date form up front, except for 0-1, who I have in his base form. So it's Rampage Vulcan, Lightning Hornet, 0-1 with his bike behind him, and then Breaking Mammoth like posed behind him, Sting Scorpion, and then Burning Falcon, and then Thouser. But I plan to do a little bit more with it once I get the stuff I'm missing from like 9 and 10. Maybe... It depends on when I get paid. Because when I get paid, I want to do a big... Not necessarily a big, but I want to do an order off Mandarake. When I get paid. Just as a, hey, it's my first paycheck for my job. Ooh. Let me go order... do an order on Mandarake and like, see if I can like clean house on like some of the stuff I've got bookmarked forever. But anyway, Fighting Jackal. It's here! It's weird because the hands are black instead of molded in black instead of white because I think they're in the armor box. I haven't looked at the split armor body box on this yet, but Fighting Jackal's here with their giant scythe. It looks really good, really amazing. I'm so happy to see this because this is one of the things I wanted. I put it in the surveys a couple different times for Fighting Jackal. A couple of the later ones, but I've always asked for Izu. But seeing this gives me real big hope for Izu, because like this was kind of one of the out things at the moment. But yeah, it looks great and wonderful. Big old scythe that's as big as her, with some holding hands for the scythe itself, that you do probably have to be careful with the stickers, because there are stickers on both sides of the shaft. Which, I probably just won't sticker one side of it and just put the sticker off to the side. I just won't sticker one side of it and just be fine. That, or I'll drop like 2 coats of like nail polish on like the back side of it if I do sticker it. When I do decide to sticker it, but yeah. It's going to be in book 1. With Saber, Blades, and Eden. I think we have one more figure, and I'm assuming it's not going to be the form changes for Saber, because it's a box of 10 for the complete set, if I'm... Box of 10. In terms of complete figures, and since Peter and Jack, assuming they aren't... I'll pull up this image a little bit bigger, just to help illustrate this. It'll be a little blurry, so bear with me there, folks. Unless the Peter and Jack boxes are essentially this box here, with this arm slot stuff swapped out for the relevant Peter and Jack arm and head, and all this is the same, and like the driver is also swapped out. For the Peter, for like a 2-box or 2-book driver slotted in, and you have the stickers for Brave Dragon and like Peter and Jack. then it could be a 1-2 boxes, and then they can be on the end, and then the extra 2 are just extras of these. But if it's not, which it might not be, we're going to be in a 1-2-3 setup, where you'll have AB to get you base Saber, and then you'll have a C box, more or less, that would be Peter and Jack, and then, like, assumingly, again, it's going to be, like, with Needle Hedgehog in the future, since Needle Hedgehog's showing up in the show, either, like, this month or next month. Since it's, like, a centerpiece one, it'll be that same kind of deal. Where that's kind of a C box. So they would need to repack 2 of these plus that to get, like, the complete set, and then it's, like, pretty much a case of 12, which is what the case assortment is. But I don't think that's going to be the case, so it's going to be a full figure next week on the blog, because I think they will be talking about the last figure probably for book 1, since they are doing a product review of Blades. They might announce what it is, because this does come out the 21st. And they probably would want the whole wave out, at least announced, like, before next week. Maybe not, who knows. But yeah, we have essentially one more here. The other thing, major thing, was just looking at Saber, product review of him. He looks great. I have watched the episode subbed, because Easy Subs and Get 'em Corp both subbed it today, early today. So there is no question about if Saber's going to get subbed or not. It will. It will. Overtime just won't be the one doing it. Like, Get 'em Corp and Easy Subs are just like, nah, we're gonna do it. If we gotta take it down, we gotta take it down, I guess. But we're gonna do it. I assume TV Nihon will also be the same way, so. But I'll talk more about that for TGSR. But yeah, Saber looks good. That cursed image from the fucking commercial. And then this thing. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like, the stability on this, and this is the engineer in me talking, more or less. Of just like, the stability on this is just no. Because, like, these stands don't have that much, like, strength to them. They're fairly movable. And you're talking about putting a whole figure and stand on this. And bear in mind, this has, like, a full 360, like, armature movement. So if it is, like, ever so slightly off-center, it will start moving that way eventually. Because just from over time, it's just, like, it's going to just start bending that way. And then that could, like, send everything collapsing, more or less. Because, like, then everything is off-center. Because, like, that will probably stay the same. So it's going to kind of, like, move kind of like this. Like, everything's going to fall over. I don't like this. I don't trust it. Especially this kind of setup. No, I do not trust this setup. Even if it hits its like, personal point, this could cause, like, wear over time because of just pressure. Of just the pressure exerted from, like, holding these things up over time. Like, these are no substitute for, like, a proper block risers. So, yeah. No, don't do this, please. If you want to do these for like, quick photos and stuff, that's fine. But don't do this for shelving and storage. Please don't. It's a bad decision. Anyway, they also have enough storage for all the parts. So, like, here's the entirety of, like, Saber's, pretty much everything but his base body stored onto the stand, which is cool. And that was it. Some more Shinka arts for the next set that's out at the moment. Joker from A to Z. Tsukiyomi, Geo, Gates, and Waz from Gates Majesty, actually. Geo and 01 from the End of Favorite Generations. Saber and Blades, just kind of basic card layouts. And then all the other stuff. But yeah, looks good. These go for cheap on Monterake. I'm probably throwing in one when I get the chance to order something off Monterake. I'm probably going to throw in a couple, 1 or 2 cards that I like. That are available at a store I'm at, just to, like, fill out the box. Okay, I have to show this. because this is incredibly true. From cheaper than a year of Fay Pass on Twitter. Engineering flowchart. Does it move? No. Should it? No. No problem. Yes. Put some WD-40 on it. Does it move? Does it move? Yes. Should it? Yes. No problem. No. Duct tape it. This is incredibly accurate. Incredibly accurate. Thank you. But yeah, that was it for the Soda blog this week. Nothing new. They will be talking Blades and showing him off next week, especially since Blades is properly debuting next week. He didn't debut this week. He didn't even transform this week. He kind of just was like in the background and kind of just introduced himself at the start of this week's episode, or end of this week's episode, being like, "Yo, I'm here. What's up?" But yeah, like I said last night with TGSR, I'm just like, or with TGS, I'm really tempted for Book 1 now. Because I really want Fighting Jackal. It's one of the things it's one of the, like, the outlier suits, especially since it kept getting, like, Gomba Rising cards and all this promotion outside of the series. I wanted Fighting Jackal to happen. And now that it's happened, I'm just like, I kind of need that. I kind of want that. What is this fucking hand? What is this hand? With all the locations and one fucking weapon. Okay, game. Sure. What the fuck? Well, Scarlet and magic gun. That's what the scepter is. It's a magic gun. Well, we're now 30-30-30 on location. Hell yeah. I'm gonna skip the DK song one. I don't care for that remix. I still need to clean up the playlist and put some more stuff in it. I might take some time tomorrow to do that. Or like Tuesday after I get done with work. It feels nice to say that. It's just like, hey, I got work. Like work. Not stream work. 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 I actually get paid for. Yay. I'm just excited to like just be working. But I'm tempted to pick up Book 1 when it comes out. I don't have any pre-order on it because I don't want to commit that just yet. I kind of want to see what the last figure is in it. Then I'll probably... Yeah, I'll see what the last figure in it, then I'll decide if I want to pick it up or not. Because since I'm getting gold power next month... God, that's next month, isn't it? Let me check that. I'm pretty sure that's next month. Yeah, that's next month. Like, next month is when I get my gold power set and I ordered from Bluefin. know what? You want a location from my hand, you fucking have to guess on its own. You have to get the location on its own. Scarlet, you know what? We're still gonna guess Magic Gun. Let's go. Magic Gun forever. Alright, so we're 50-50 on location now. Okay, game. Let's just give me the location off the bat. Why not? It's gotta be one of those games. I wonder what that could be. Granted, assuming the next box is a new figure, and not, or a standalone figure, and not one of the form changes, which it doesn't feel like it should be. I don't know what it would be unless it is something else 01 related, because I don't think they would put in Espada. Espada. I'm gonna feel really smart and big brain of just like, hey, I called all 3 of the standalone Saber figures. Because, like, Caliper will be in there. I'm gonna feel big brain of being like, I called everything except the form changes. Because the form changes are not here. Because I wasn't expecting the 01 stuff. Each plus Magic Gun. Damn it. I don't know. I'm just having to throw out guesses at the moment. Mainly seeing if I can try to narrow down locations. Bet you got a weapon out of that, so that's 2. That's 2 pieces of information. I like that. I think about it and I'm just like, they wouldn't put Horseshoe Crab in here. like a spot is too early. Caliper's in the show at the moment. So they could do him. Even if it would predate his merch. But then that would get the conversation with Espada, because, like, putting Espada in would also predate his merch, because this is out in October. I don't know. The 50-50! From the 50-50 I wasn't expecting. Big yawn, and I took a nap today. Took a midday nap. Because I are old fart. Alright, I'm still down to like 2 locations. That roll sucks. That roll incredibly sucks. Oh, so much for getting that extra information. That just, like, means I didn't waste the turn. I had the extra info. I just trade the extra info for guaranteed info. You get shown gun. Also, now we have location. So, Sphinx is our location. Which means I can literally just go anywhere else and use that to try to get the other stuff. I'm also almost there. I think I have like 2 chapters left on Radiant Dawn, and then I will be good for Wednesday. I need to do the last couple chapters tomorrow. I was gonna keep going, but then I ran into the issue of, oh, I took all the spellbooks off this one character. Oh, they require this chapter. I should put those back. So I tried to restart the game, and then I got no audio on the game, and I was just like, you know what, I'll just wait till tomorrow. I'll knock this out tomorrow. Because I went a lot more optimal. And I'll probably do more optimal in this playthrough. Which means I have a lot of characters that are closer to 20. Well, right back to Sphinx. Right back to Sphinxy here. You know, I might as well. Do you have Meadowbrook? Or will you show me Scepter? You show me Meadowbrook, of course. Well, at least confirm that. Not the biggest gain, but a gain nonetheless. can say that even though we're dropping the original series for a little bit, I am excited to do Build Fighters, because I've really liked Build Fighters. Like, Gundam is a franchise I know about, but not, like, super in-depth. My main, like, touchstones for that are technically, like, G-Gundam, and now, like, the Build series, like Build Fighters, Build Divers, all that. Which means I'm the weird one. I feel like a weird Gundam fan in that case, of just being like, oh, I know Gundam. It's these things that are incredibly the outliers of the franchise. Like, G-Gundam is incredibly on the outskirts of, like, what Gundam is as a franchise, and the same with Build Fighters and Build Divers. They are all these, like, huge outliers of the franchise. But they're my entry points to Gundam. And it actually got me to, like, follow the Gunpla stuff a little bit. In just, like, terms of just information and stuff. I actually follow a YouTuber, someone on the YouTube right now, who does Gunpla reviews. Just because I was curious about, like, the high-grade stuff. I'd say that I want to find someone else that has, like, a nice extensive catalog of all of the high-grade Build Fighters, Build Divers stuff. Because I want to see how all of the, like, main character kits were. Just out of curiosity, mainly. Since Build Fighters... weirdly, to keep on point for the podcast, since we do Rider, is mainly to sell Gunpla kits. It is mainly there as a Gunpla to get you into Gunpla, because it is all about Gunpla and selling you Gunpla kits. Motherfucker. Really? Twice in a row on that one. Like, 2 out of 3 rolls on that one. Jesus. My rolls be shite. My RNG be absolute garbage. Only slightly worse than Peaches right there. Damn. But I'll reiterate this on the podcast, but I'll say it here. If you want to watch along with us each week, we're going to do 4 episodes at a time. I'll put together, like I usually do for Rider, I'll put together the watch list, and I think I'll actually tweet that out for anyone interested. Just so people have an idea of what our schedule is going forward on that stuff. I'll put it together, like, tonight after we get done streaming. And, like, tweet it out so people can see, like, alright, when are they covering what episodes, so I can maybe, like, watch them and kind of follow along. But yeah, we'll still do, like, 4 episodes at a time. Like normal. Which, considering it's 25 episodes... I was about to say, it is 25 episodes, right? I'm not crazy in misremembering this. Yeah, it's 25 episodes. Should actually give us like a month and change. You know what? Let's go over the boat. They're all bought by guessing boat. You know what? Peacock and... Monk. Fuck. I know it's all the Peach's fucking cards at this point. I'm about to know their entire goddamn hand. That's Peacock. Which means Unk or Plum are it. Question is, which one? Oh, that leaves us... Alright, we'll have to do 1 week of 5 episodes, actually, because, that's 6 1/4. So we'll have to roll in the last episode, probably, with the batch. When we do it. Which wouldn't be the worst thing, because I think the last 2 episodes are kind of a 2-parter, so it'd be fine. So that's like 6 weeks. That's about a month and 2 weeks break from the original series for us. Fuck. White, plum, or all... Oh, wow. Just... put all the options on the table for me. Why don't you? That's 3 cards now. Because that could give me, like, suspect and weapon in one fell swoop. Actually, it would have to give me... It would give me suspect and weapon in one fell swoop. Because it has to be white or plum at this point. Because it has to be one of the suspects. And it has to be one of her cards. And one of those 2 has to be her card. Like, she could have any weapon card, more or less. But she has to have one of the suspect cards because she's went down 1 card. So Ong has to be the weapon. So that entirely depends on, like... which one, so we could get this next turn, depending on if Peacock... knows it or not. Nope. So we have it. We just need to get this 50-50 right. Or we just need to, like, guess this 50-50 and get it. And get it.
And possibly verify that Ankh is it.
Yep. It is. We win. Hey, I get to change white skins because I did the murder.
You murdered a fool.
I murdered a fool with a thing that technically brings you to life in Spelunky.
Or you murdered a fool with a floating hand. One of the 2.
Entirely possible.
Also,
So-
I caught you partially talking about it. Yeah, we're probably going to be shifting away. I hardcore tuned out on the last episode.
Well, it doesn't help that the last episode feels like kind of a repeat of an episode we've already done.
Yeah.
2 bumbling thieves get caught in the middle of a Ryder and Shocker plot. Oh no.
Also, I think I yet again possibly not really care for the way they keep doing Tachibana's character. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but when Hayato would be almost dead, like Hongo was, Tachibana would be griping at him about how he should basically kill himself if it meant for the greater good. Yet we have, in one of the episodes this week, him telling Hongo to take care of himself. It's like, ooh.
That's the second episode, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah,
It's like,
I thought so.
It's like, could you at least be consistent?
77456.
Could you at least tell them both that they should put their life on the line for the greater good?
Or give a shit about either one of them.
It's one of those, I feel like Tachibana likes Hongo far more than Hayato.
To be fair, it feels like he personally knows Hongo, and he just met Hayato.
And I mean, I could get that if that happened in early episodes, but this happened like after we had Hayato for like 20 episodes. At that point, you kind of know what kind of person he is. Come on. Also, I'm waiting on the game to load.
Okay. I assume you're gonna stay off Saber until, like, we got, like, 4 episodes or so.
Well, I was thinking about actually going ahead and watching the first episode, except for the Google Drive upload that GameCorp has didn't work because it reached the limit for the day. So I was
Damn.
like, well, never mind then. I guess I'll wait.
Well, I guess we could talk about it before we talk about it for the podcast, but it's I don't know how to feel about it. It's fine.
Well, I mean, it is the first episode too.
Yeah. Also,
So I mean, I guess on that point, I would be willing to give it a little more. Because, I mean, to be fair, 01 kind of threw a lot of not so much random information, but just bits and pieces of the information.
Mm-hmm.
And I can kind of understand how that could kind of be a meh episode too.
Yeah. Also, I'm out of white skins. I'm off the Peach now. All 2 skins she has.
That actually sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I think, like, Peach and Orchid are the female characters with the least amount of skins. Actually, no, Peach and Rose are. They're the ones with the least amount of skins. Orchid's got, like, plenty.
Yeah, because Orchid and Peacock both are OG characters.
Orchid is OG for the version this game is based on. She is not OG.
Fair.
Honestly, the episode was alright. It didn't leave me with the biggest impression, and from the general consensus I've seen from some folks on Twitter, it seems like it's positive, but anyone who's not super positive on it is kind of meh on it. No one, I think, hates the show at the moment.
It's one of those that, in light of that, I'm kind of wondering if I should lean towards waiting for a couple of episodes and then try.
Probably, because it seems like at least this first episode is going to be kind of a 2-parter, because Blades is coming in next week. And he's kind of in the entire episode, but he doesn't transform or anything. And it seems like all our backstory with, like, the organization and all that is next week. So
Makes me wonder which the smarter move would be.
I would honestly say, if you are not super hyped for Saber, wait. Wait, give this 2 to 3 episodes, and then watch the match all together. And then just kind of, like, binge those 3 episodes. Because I think you'll get more out of watching the 3 episodes back-to-back than kind of watching it weekly at the moment. For now.
Maybe.
Yeah. Damn! Max roll!
And I have no idea on where I want to go.
It is the start of the game, so...
Like, that roll would have been helpful later. I'm gonna drag you across the place.
No. That
Thanks,
didn't get
Peacock.
that didn't get you too far.
That got me none of the information I was going for there, so whoops.
Also, I'm curious about one thing, and maybe the production blog will clarify this, but there's this weird CGI moment that doesn't look like the normal CG they've done, because it's all CG, including the characters. But how it's animated and how it looks... Peacock?
Peacock? What was that? Like, what literally was that?
Excuse me? Did you just put your entire hand on the table?
I feel like she did. I super feel like she did.
Well, I mean, she definitely has one card. She definitely has Peach.
Well, saying this how you found that out on your own. Okay, yes.
I mean, it's the third different guess to land on that one, so... I'm not even gonna mark that, because I'm pretty sure that's...
Also, to be fair, when I guessed it, I didn't know. Because that was the only one out of the one that stopped on her, so I was like, okay, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But in light of you saying that, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with being like, yep, we both know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning towards that was probably her hand. Like, I am really leaning towards that because I'm fixing to run out of numbers thanks to that.
Yeah.
Because I went ahead and marked that one as a number because I'm like, yeah, I want to find out. I'm going to find out through other means. I almost hit the reveal and I'm like, nope, I will find out through other means.
I did. I burned the reveal for that.
Worst case, I'm willing to put money on. She's probably got Peach and the weapon that everyone keeps guessing. And Discord, why did you break?
Discord, no.
Because that is the literal 5th time that has came up.
I mean, I used the reveal, and I can just tell you right now, just to save you the trouble. Because this is not.
No way.
Okay, I was about to say this is just some fucking nonsense at this point.
I'm like 90% sure that that weapon is in her hand. It's one of those, if I get the right roll, then I know where I'm going to verify the other part of the question here. Then I'll pretty much have her hand. I also love how Peacock threw the rest of the AI players off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Okay.
Excuse me? Okay.
Okay. So that actually makes a different question.
Indeed.
Huh.
I was not expecting that.
Um.
I kind of burned my super suggest for that.
Well, the only thing there could have been that, so that's now completely cleared out. Sure.
Eh.
Like, I kind of wanted to do that. I went ahead and burned my reveal. Because I wanted to make sure that I could get 2 pieces out of that instead of 1.
Yeah.
I kind of piggybacked off of your super suggest.
Yeah, well, that super just got me 3 pieces of information, not 3, instead of 2, like I was expecting, so okay, sure.
Huh.
Indeed. Okay, Peacock, get the super guess on.
So then
Is the location the correct location or not?
that's what I'm wondering. But I don't have a way of finding out at the moment. Well, if I did that, I'm getting the exact same information. So that would kind of actually be dumb. I mean, okay. So the only potential, okay. Why am I getting a bad feeling that Peacock just schooled both of us?
Probably because she did.
And is waiting on us to get the right information. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it. Unless you are far closer than I am.
I probably have the exact same information you have at this point, so...
It's very possible. Okay. That was not what I was actually expecting to happen there, game. Did you just get all of the person's cards out of that one?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to assume it's the same person.
Probably. Wait. Idiot. Hit the wrong button. So, Peacock, you were screwing with me, and I do not like this. Peacock, you are screwing with me, and I do not like this. Well, okay. Well, that gave me some information. That means that can now go away, and that can go away. You've got to be freaking kidding me right now. I'm looking at this card, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
What is this hand?
What is this game?
Easy AI, remember.
Okay, easy, but not hand half the answer to you. I mean, Peacock gave us weapon, which was weird.
Uh-huh.
Help hold our hands, because I'm assuming at this point you probably know suspect.
Yes.
I mean, and Rose just solved it because of that.
Fucking hell. I think the AI ganged up on us.
I think that's what happened, actually.
Okay. Suggestion. 2v4. We team against the AI. and see if we can beat them. Because apparently you can't beat them on our own like this.
Like, are they using the hints too?
I know, unless they're using reveal, because we would see a super suggest if it happened.
True. But God, don't it feel like it?
Yeah. 89663.
I mean, I'm game with that. And actually, if we're doing that, then I can move the stream over and I'll know your cards. So.
Yep. Alright, tag team this. Tag team clue!
This is kind of crap right here. What the heck is the AI doing? Like, literally, what the heck is the AI doing here? You've got to be kidding.
Your card,
I hate this hand.
Your card, mustard, knife, or weapon 2.
I hate this hand.
Well, what's the hand?
Location 5, 6, and 8. In that order.
5, 6, and 8?
Yep.
Let's go
Weapon 2.
here.
Tag team clue. Because the AI's jerk.
When in doubt, meme!
Well, at least this time I don't have Scarlet. I did the last game.
Yeah. Location 7. Or just location. Would be easier. I got location.
Yeah, because I mean...
Yeah, it's highlighted on your hand, so.
To be fair, that also saves us from using reveals early.
Indeed.
Oh, Discord, don't die again.
Oh no!
Did Discord die?
I think it died. Because I am talking, and you see it highlighted. And you don't hear me. Hi!
It didn't even look like it died that time. I just heard you kind of trail out, and I'm like, oh, it died. Looked over, it's still 3 green bars. I'm like, that's not what you do. You know what? You know what? I vote we screw them.
Yeah.
Super
suggest.
That was location.
You said that before it even showed you getting the card.
And weapon.
We're at two cards for Peacock.
Good, screw Peacock. Alright, I've got to mark the rest of your squares as X.
Oh.
Because that does throw me off if I'm not paying attention.
I forget to do that. I should remember to do that more often than not.
Oh, okay.
I showed him
Never
mustard.
mind. Well, you kind of had to. Oh,
Yeah.
no. No, he was in lounge. Okay. I was going to say you kind of had to, but no. Wait, I've got lounge. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of had to.
Yeah,
That
you
was
have
stopping on one of us.
Mm-hmm. Last
I'm
weapon.
going to make an early guess. Like, I'm going to circle an early guess and just see what happens.
I'm assuming last weapon.
Yep. Here, have one of my 3 locations. Good luck guessing the rest of my cards.
At least it's better. When I was 3-man, I had 5 of my 6 cards were location cards.
Like, that makes it easier, because then you know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards probably you and Last Weapon. I don't know about Never mind on my location. Because I marked Ballroom for the heck of it, but, I mean...
Yep, that's
I
location
kind of
1.
gave it away.
Yeah.
YOLO, I'm going to mark Study. Last location. Just to see. Okay, that one's Peacock.
Yep.
It's looking really strong to be you.
Probably at this rate. We're about to find out.
Although Revolver could potentially be.
Oh, Last Weapon.
No. Fourth Weapon.
Oh.
The gun. It could potentially be, but I don't know. That's a question. We know who has library.
I know. I'm doing this for other reasons.
Okay.
I know where that stops, so I'm trying to get things before it's going to stop on there. It's not me. Mustard's got my card.
Okay.
That's why. Because it was like, well, either you're going to show me Peach, or you're going to show me Oxygen Tank, or Scarlet's going to show me Oxygen Tank. Or it's going to go through all of that, and then we have Suspect and Weapon.
You know what? I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. I was going to say, give me a location I can go to, and then that'll be really good. Yes. Thank you. I know exactly what I'm going to do here. Is the meme the dream? Nope. It is not Gun. It might be Scarlet, but it is not Gun.
Oh, good lord. Are we going to tag Team Scarlet into jail?
Possibly.
Hell yes. Hell yes. You know, after seeing everything, like, main story-wise for Avengers, I'm far more interested in seeing how the post-game, like, in-game grind is for these.
I didn't do it. Don't be thinking I did it now.
Well, that would reconfirm Gun at this point. Oh,
yep.
That doesn't help.
Oh, come on. I got moved out of study. I was wanting in... I was wanting in study. It was me. Throw me in jail. Ah. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, at least it wasn't study. That rules that one out.
Yep, that leaves us 50-50 on location.
I bet I should have went Bill Your Dream. I bet I should have. We've got all the peacocks.
We do.
I just looked up and noticed that.
Doesn't super narrow anything down for the moment.
It's not Scarlet with the gun. We've established this.
Like,
Do
it
you
could
still
be
have your
Scarlet.
reveal?
Yes.
I'm gonna burn mine to make sure that that's not Scarlet. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
And it actually was.
Oh, it was Scarlet?
Yup. That was a good call.
That's all of White's cards.
That was a darn good call. I don't know why, but I was like, I have a funny feeling we're getting schooled here. Huh. So it's either conservatory or billiard room. We probably pretty much know it's white with the wrench. Or last weapon. Haha, we know it's not you.
Also, I had to
Or
show
the
weapon.
dagger.
Yeah, I have to show the dagger.
I've still got my move. So if my roll sucks, I can get over there.
Speaking of that...
Speaking of sucky rolls.
Oh no, I'll take that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, you got pulled in. That's right.
I'm gonna use this. 'Cause I'm gonna go... well, white and... 4.
I mean, we could still be wrong on the weapon.
Yeah.
But we're not.
Also, we're not wrong on location!
I was wrong on location. Wow. Suck it, AI, suck it.
Victory! Tag team victory!
White with the wrench and the conservatory. AKA with or in the hot tub.
Yeah. Well, we did it against easy. But can we do it against hard?
I mean, I'd say we probably can.
Let's try. We'll do one more of that, and then we'll probably do TGSR for the week.
I can't. I
60?
can't number.
can't get number to go in.
Come on, game. Come on, game. I did it right that time. Thank you. No, apparently I was off a little bit.
Hard and hard and hard and hard.
And hard.
Yep.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with green. I was gonna change people.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, we do have a Scarlet to dunk in jail.
Yes! Yes!
Plum, weapon 1 and 2.
Moriarty, mustard, and location second from last.
Of course, bear in mind, I
8.
can see
Yeah.
yours. Ah, okay.
Bang and start already.
I should use a reveal. No, I'm kidding. I wish it would auto mark the columns when you've got 3. That is so obnoxious. That was not your guess, was it?
Nope, that was not mine. That was Mustard's. It's not my turn yet.
I'll put... This is actually different. We're actually having to put question marks instead of just automatically knowing, well...
Yeah.
Because I think it's too early to use a reveal. I think a good clutch play like I did last time is actually more beneficial. Also, I just realized something.
What?
I know why I thought that might have been yours for a hot second there. That was Scarlet with the gun in the study.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it learned from you.
Maybe it shouldn't. Scarlet.
Ah.
No! How dare
Which
you
means
take away our
we
memes!
probably know what happened the last time too, but
Yeah,
I always leave a question until I can roll it out.
same.
I just usually avoid it unless I'm got a strong thought towards it. What is with these max rolls?
Maximum.
You know, I usually dodge it, but I might not since I've got a roll good enough for it. I'm not going to fully chase, but I am going to choose to get a little bit more information. Study. I bet that was Scarlet that was shown off the first round. Because that was actually the information I was looking for. Why are you doing that? I told you which one that was.
Oh, my bad. What was it?
That was the location.
Okay. My bad. Force of habit. I didn't even pay attention to whose turn it was.
Like I said, that does kind of rule out that, so Scarlet probably was shown earlier by Plum too, so They always think I did it. I might have done it. Too early.
That gives us a 50-50 at least.
Watch the darn AI decide to team up. I would expect that out of hard AI, actually. Well, we knew that was going nowhere fast.
Yeah. He walked in my room, turned around, went into my bedroom, and I guess decided to bark. And now is making noise.
It almost sounded like he just walked up to you, let one bark out, and then walked off kind of deal. This is the way it kind of sounded.
More or less he did, because he walked across the hallway, and that's what he does. I don't know why, I don't know what he's in the mood about.
Everyone is just trying to find your cards.
Apparently.
Wondering if I make a ballsy play. I guess it depends on my roll, actually, because I don't want to burn too many cards at once.
Location.
Of course it was. Couldn't have been the other two that we needed.
I mean, you
Why
can
do I get a... Why do I get a feeling that Moriarty kind of has more than just that one?
He can only have one more.
Yeah. But it's probably the one I'm thinking it'll be.
The weapon.
No, it'd be your character card. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, you just super suggest that. Either go.
Because basically, it has to be you or me.
Good!
One of us did the crime. If I'm gonna try it for that, I probably am better off to try it in a location we don't have much information for. And I think I will. Because that will guarantee us the suspect, whether it's you or me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm feeling the last weapon though. That was probably an extremely good call and actually just screwed up.
Nah.
I basically just wasted that. Because I can only get one card out of that.
Yeah. There's no cards of that on me. Okay, so that gives us 2/3 of the answer.
I might have just handed it to the AI.
And location is wide ass open.
I might have just handed it to the AI. Probably should have done library. Yeah, because now we're not going to find out who's got that last one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, no, you got the same information.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I challenge that to see if that's the location again or not.
I'd hold off.
I mean, easy AI, yeah, that's a given. Just go do it.
Yeah.
Well, we know that one's not going far. Because that's his own card. They might not have all the information we do, which is weird. Because that guess led me to believe that that AI didn't have the same information.
Just close enough. Can't reveal, right?
That one I'm going to put an exclamation mark on because that seems awful phony. Especially to not just finish it.
Yeah.
Mustard's fixing to find out who's got the study.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the fact that we don't know, presumably, any of Scarlet's cards.
Yeah.
I say presumably because we probably know one of them.
I'm just gonna get dragged around the board forever.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I guess it's up to me. Although, we need to figure out who's got my card. Because that might be Scarlet also.
I will actually burn my super suggest on this.
Because if we can figure out who's got what, we can start numbering down what it even could be. Since apparently no one's given us anything to really go off of.
Yeah. Game?
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 I don't think it liked you doing that.
Apparently not.
If it makes you feel any better, mine's in the same boat as yours.
Yep.
Game.
Might have selected things too quick for it.
Maybe it'll catch up in a second.
Maybe. Game, come on, come back to us.
Or did we legitimately have the AI rage quit?
Yeah.
I think you broke it.
Think I did. Well, but until it fixes itself, I'll be right back.
Okay. Presumably it'll fix itself, let me put it that way. Leave it to the game to decide to break in half.
Yep. So, I guess we back out. Thanks, game.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
I think when you backed out, it finally actually started.
Shit, what was the passcode?
I don't remember.
Fuck. This is like, I could join back in.
I'm going back out in just a second. I want to see where this super suggest. Oh, no, it cut the super suggest off. Okay. Okay, then. So, yeah, the AI can't use it then. Alright. Do we try that once more with feeling?
Yeah. 16478. Oh, that one didn't take.
I'm kind of feeling like the AI rage quit on us.
Probably.
It was like, nope, yuns are cheating. Well, think of it this way: you saved yourself from getting dunked in jail.
Yay.
Me, Plum, and Fifth Weapon.
Me.
We both got our own cards.
Yeah.
I just look up and I'm like, okay, that's funny.
You, Plum,
Me,
and what?
Plum, and Fifth Weapon. So whip on yours.
Okay.
Well, we know we didn't do it. Let's screw it. It probably ain't gonna make it to you anyhow.
Eh. Well, hopefully not.
Watch that bite me in the butt for saying that now. Okay, good. That was weapon. Also, I think that's the first game in a while that I've gotten to go first. So we're already starting with this, I see. I think they remembered.
Yep.
Must dunk you in jail. I'm almost positive one of these that I just circled is wrong. But I really don't care at the moment. So I'm going to keep going until we find out otherwise.
Someone I follow on Twitter has retweeted. Someone else has retweeted someone's. Ma'am, this is the Wendy's stories. Which is literally someone holding up a Wendy's drive-thru line for a half hour demanding mac and cheese that doesn't exist.
But I want mac and cheese. No.
And the person in the drive-thru walks outside, asks her what the fuck she thinks looks like mac and cheese. She points at it. It's fucking orange slices on the kids' menu. And then she politely informs this person of, ma'am, that is orange slices. Please leave before the cops get here. And then this person realizes what it is and then books it. And unfortunately, the drive-thru person, who's been dealing with this for over half an hour, has to go into the walk-in freezer and scream for 10 minutes to decompress from this bullshit.
I can understand. I can completely understand. Because you can't fix stupid.
No. Also, weirdly enough, the toy hunting panel I was listening to from the Viewing Globe that's been this weekend, I was listening to it, and they talked about how, use BrickSeek and use your Pop Finder to find the stuff you want. Do I need to tell you what it is?
No.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you know what this is.
That's leading me to believe that Candlestick is in Light's hand.
Oh, Weapon 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I bring that up because my mom hates Brick Seek. Since she works at big box retail now, she hates Brick Seek. Because people will be like, no, I saw this. And she's like, no, we don't. We do not have this. I checked. We don't have it. What are you talking about?
Do I need to tell you what that one was?
No. Hi, Mustard. We have your card now.
So, 2 people. That was not the information I was going for. I was really kind of more leaning towards candlestick or study, finding those 2, but oops.
Mm-hmm. Granted, I've heard plenty of retail stories from her. But I'm just like,
That's the wrong number. Put the right number on that right now before I do something stupid.
which at this point I'm like, yeah, I knew you working at retail would suck because fucking people are stupid. I can't wait to have people be stupid stories now. Because I'm going to have...
You're walking into it openly.
I'm walking into the worst of it because I'm walking into customer support.
It's funny. Everyone on the outside thinks the people in customer support are stupid. No, it's the people that are usually stupid.
Yeah.
And when you deal with enough of them, you tend to quit caring at a certain point there.
Mm-hmm.
That was weapon.
Yeah.
That had to be weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning to Peacock.
Of course, I hopefully don't plan to work this for long. I'm working at it long enough to get work experience to hopefully get in the front door for an engineering job, or at least something related. You know, because I hadn't spent the better part of a decade getting a degree that I'm not gonna use.
Well, that verifies studies, not it.
Yeah. That's almost all of White's cards at this point. So it's either weapon 1 or it's in his hand.
I'm feeling like it's weapon 1. I feel like I'm barking up the wrong tree here. And
Hello, second to last location.
still don't solve anything there, but that did verify Peacock.
Yeah. Which means someone has White's card. And it's not Peacock, because that's all Peacock's cards.
Like right now, I've got weapon 1 and location 2 circled. Because that's what I'm kind of leaning towards, but the location that's too open to say anything.
I'll just use this.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah. You know
You're
what?
fixing to get information. And Discord broke again.
Yep.
Why, Discord? Why? I guess however this works out for you, I might try to do the same to help us get the rest of the information.
Yeah. Weapon.
So that means you can't have that, because that has to be our weapon now.
Now, who has White?
Oh, I've got to hit continue.
Yep.
I thought I did as I was going. Whoops. And White has White.
Okay, then.
So that's White's hand.
Yep.
And Peacock's hand.
Yep. We had Peacock's hand for a while, actually.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. So we're down to
So
5-way split on location now.
with 4 of those being in hand.
Yep.
Meaning that anything I tried to do wouldn't help. And honestly, since we're playing against hard AI, it might be smarter for us to try to play cards in our hand to kind of trick them.
Yeah.
That way we're not giving them the information. Well, you know, that's actually the one I would lean more towards out of the information we've got now.
Yep.
Let's make it fun. I'll use you and my weapon. And actually just take that home.
Yep.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I actually thought we would get their information first. I'm glad I fixed my circle for the location before I did that. So we can, in fact, co-op against hard AI.
Yep. But could we co-op against real people? Because I had the dumb idea while we're doing this of like, clue tournament, but it's tag team rules.
I would like that, actually. That would be interesting.
Only problem is it could only be 2v2.
True.
You can't spectate in this without being in the game, and there's only 6 people.
True. Well, at that point, you'd probably have to have the ones playing have some kind of stream set up for it.
Yeah.
Which could be as simple as, you know, running it through Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Have each team broke off in a different channel. Or maybe have the ones that can't stream through other means. I don't know how you would make that work. You would have to kind of keep it somewhat small.
Yep.
Because I was going to say you could have them break off into different channels, but then the spectators would have to be in different channels.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to have multiple Discord instances up and being in each of those to be able to even see it.
Yeah. Unless you got fancy and got some type of like internal streaming thing that people could stream to, like Spite has, and be able
I can set something up like that, but
yeah.
I gotta get OBS up.
Yep.
Because we got to talk to Ichigo.
One last time! Surprising enough, we're ending on 15 episodes of talking about the Ichigo.
Can't believe I did that, actually. I dragged the OBS window too far down. I am hitting all the wrong buttons and none of the right ones.
damn, somebody doing what I would want to do with a 3D printer. Just like, oh, CAD up your own stuff to make your own custom stuff. Granted, I just recently uninstalled my CAD program. When I thought it was running out of space, but I was like, I'm not using this. Until I get like a 3D printer and stuff, I'm not going to be using it anytime soon. Once I do, I'll probably just reinstall it.
It shouldn't be hard to install.
No, it's a hefty program in terms of size, so I figured I'd just uninstall it.
Fair.
I think it's like 20 gigs? 18 gigs, something like that. It is a hefty program. Granted, I've heard all of this about a better program, which is like SolidWorks, instead of like AutoCAD. But while I have like a 10-year free license because of school for it, I might get SolidWorks.
This should be good if you want to transition.
Alright, I'll take the stream down. We'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks. Stay tuned.